Hey, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. As always, it is Nick here, back with your daily crypto news and analysis. And today we are going to be talking about Ripple and XRP, as was the vast majority of crypto and finance. And with that being said, I hope that you are all having a beautiful day or a beautiful night, wherever you guys are out there in the world. So one of the biggest things that I've been fully focused on when it comes to what Ripple has been doing is their expansions. Guys, this has been a company that's been expanding rapidly, and it's all in order for them to realize in their overall vision. I get how annoying that it can get when you hear all of these things happening. It's happening, it's happening, it's happening. And you're going and you're looking at XRP and you're like, why isn't XRP moving? Well, first off, when we look at Ripple and XRP, these are two completely different things, right? It's so easy to get caught up in the idea that Ripple and XRP are the same thing. They're not. But Ripple utilizes XRP and the XRP Ledger, and they expose the XRP Ledger and XRP to all of these major players in the central banking space, in the financial sector. We have central banks in discussions with Ripple right now, over 20 to 30 of them confirmed. Beyond that, think about the NDAs. Think about what's been happening with Metaco. Think about, tokenization endeavors. Think about Ripple X Dev that is pushing institutional DeFi initiatives on the XRP Ledger. At the end of the day, I really do see the entire vision here regarding the Internet of Value coming into reality. Web3 is technically the Internet of Value. But one of the early companies to really focus on the Internet of Value has always been Ripple. Now, just recently we saw from Ripple that they're proud to announce the promotions of two seasoned leaders to the Ripple executive team. This is John Belich and then also Marielle Kelly. Now, XRP Drops put out a full report on both of them. Here's the first one. So this is actually John Belich, and we have since January of 2024. He's the new CFO, employee at Ripple since 2016, ex-Morgan Stanley, 2007 to 2012. And you can see their background over there on the left. And then also we have Marielle Kelly. So she actually had some time at Tesla, at Lyft. She's been a member at Circle as well, even chief. And we have the new senior vice president of people and places, Marielle Kelly, since January of 2024, employee at Ripple since 2020, ex-Tesla from 2016, 2018. And I want you all to understand, right? Like, as we really look at these two players alone, think about their previous positions that they are leaving to join Ripple. And let me ask you this. Do you think that these individuals that are leaving Amazon, because there's ex-Amazon workers at Ripple as well, leaving Amazon, these high financial major companies like Morgan Stanley, for an example, do you think that they're leaving these positions to just join Ripple because they want to? Or, I'm getting paid a little bit better here. No, they want to work at the next generation of financial technology. They want to work at a company that is pushing for this new technology to be realized in. And they also see the opportunity in being there, realizing all of this and understanding the technology and knowing where we are headed as well. Ripple has been at the forefront of this revolution since day one. And now we continue to see them pushing, expanding, and becoming even bigger, which I'm very excited about. But over here we have the full breakdown, raising the bar on talent at Ripple. Now, even in this, right, we get a little bit of a breakdown regarding Ripple and what they're trying to do. But we also see them mentioning the Internet of Value. We have down here a dynamic team building breakthrough blockchain solutions. 2024 promises to be a breakout year for blockchain and crypto utility. Very big insight there on crypto utility as well, because they did say that 2024 is the utility boom. And I do think that that's where a lot of these great projects like XRP shine greatly. Especially within financial services, financial leaders increasingly recognize the transformative potential of blockchain for business as real-world use cases gain traction and pro-innovation regulations take shape. With a culture that continues to evolve to best serve its employees and the company vision, Ripple is poised to make the Internet of Value, enabling the world to move value with the same ease and speed as information a reality. And yes, if we actually go to the Internet of Value, there's a great post by Ripple going all the way back to 2017 regarding the Internet of Value, what it means, and how it benefits everyone. But even back in 2016, they were also talking about the Internet of Value. And mainly what they were addressing is how, you had the web, which was the first layer back in 1990. From there, they built upon it. Right now, as we really look at what's happening around the sector, we're starting to see institutional focus and demand growing and growing and growing, and all they are fully focused on is tokenization, because from tokenization, you can build upon that very easily. But beyond this, there is a great post regarding building the Internet of Value by Ripple, enabling the world to move value the way information moves today. Build breakthrough crypto solutions for a world without economic borders. Through blockchain technology, Ripple enables global financial institutions, businesses, governments, and developers to move, manage, and tokenize value, helping to unlock greater economic opportunity for everyone, everywhere. And here we have down here 900 plus employees, 15 offices, 80 plus countries, increasing global access and equity by building an inclusive, streamlined, sustainable financial system. Together with our customers and partners, we're helping transform how people and businesses access financial services more widely. We are also proudly partnered with mission-driven organizations that are creating greater economic fairness and opportunity through research, education, and philanthropy. And then also down here we have focus. Transformative crypto solutions built to connect an evolving world. And we have 3 areas here: the collaborative vision, the powerful innovation, and then the global reach. I'm focused on this powerful innovation because if you go to this, it's all regarding the XRP Ledger, and it is hyper accelerating the Internet of Value. Developers around the world are innovating on one of the world's fastest, most sustainable, and consistently reliable public blockchains, the XRP Ledger. Build revolutionary solutions with the XRP Ledger. It's all regarding DeFi, payments, NFTs, identity, foreign exchange, tokenization, and more. And we also have the XRP Ledger blockchain developer resources down here. We also have the full breakdown of how you can learn more about it. And then we have Ripple X. So Ripple X is a team that champions the builders of tomorrow by providing XRP Ledger developers the infrastructure, tools, services, programs, and support that helps them to advance the solutions and innovation needed to enable businesses, consumers, institutions, and governments to fuel the engine of a new digital economy. Literally addressing how we are entering this new paradigm regarding finance and how we're getting closer and closer to this new financial system, essentially. Even if we go back over here, we have this, new global, accessible, and equal, this inclusive, streamlined, sustainable financial system that's coming. This is all regarding a new financial system. And even the XRP Ledger is fully focused on when it comes to the new digital economy. Like, this is a crucial piece for that. Even Arkix, the CEO, even has mentioned the XRP Ledger around tokenization endeavors as being a major player. It's one of the best out there because since the inception, it's always been focused on that. But also, we collaborate with the wider XRP Ledger community to propose technology upgrades, host events, sponsor hackathons, and even more. And just recently, they started to focus heavily on institutional DeFi services on the XRP Ledger because it is perfectly fit for those use cases. Now, beyond that, there's also a great video regarding the Internet of Value. We at Ripple have this vision of the Internet of Value, interconnected value networks, free-flowing digital assets, providing liquidity for every asset when everything is tokenized. So check this out.
Technology and innovation around interoperability. So we at Ripple, we have this vision of this Internet of Value. So like a world where money moves around, like information moves on the internet today. You can think of it almost like a layer on top of the internet. And just kind of like related to this question, will the future of crypto trading be on centralized exchange or decentralized exchanges? And if you think about the fundamental technology, you would want to lean towards this decentralized world, and just thinking about this vision we as a company have as well. You would see a world where these networks, these value networks, are interconnected. Assets can freely flow around, and you see some of this happening with cross-chain bridges like multi-chain. Altcoins recently integrated with the XRP Ledger. And I think, it's pretty exciting to think about all the possibilities by connecting different value networks. And at the end, ending up in a situation where, everything is tokenized. You can trade any asset against any asset, and there's going to be liquidity.
And liquidity is the full focus of the tokenized economy. And we don't get there without liquidity. The XRP Ledger is perfectly built for this. On-demand liquidity. The AMM key thing to watch for, especially in terms of providing liquidity for this entire new world of finance being created. And then also instant settlement, right? Moving things as fast as you possibly can. It is a perfect ledger for all of those great use cases. And then when you think about where we are headed, right? We are headed towards a tokenized society. Over the course of the next few years, guys, I really think that some of these projects in the space are going to surprise a lot of people on how valuable they've really become. But it's all fully focused on the Internet of Value, or Web3, if you will. And we also know on the World Economic Forum's website with Ripple, Ripple is doing for value what the internet did for information, enabling its instant and seamless flow around the world. Ripple calls this the Internet of Value. Using blockchain and cryptocurrency technology, Ripple is dedicated to creating powerful gains in financial efficiency, equity, and inclusion. And when we think about this, right, like think about how valuable the internet is, was, and continues to be for information. Think about how valuable Ripple will be for value exchange, right? That's kind of where you see the bigger picture. But it's so much more than that, right? When you start tokenizing entire asset classes that are worth hundreds of trillions of dollars, that's where things get a little bit more interesting. Because that's where you're like, all right, well, this is 10 times bigger than the internet will ever be. Because it's changing how things work. Real estate is an illiquid asset class. You tokenize it, it now becomes a liquid asset class that you can buy, sell, trade in an instant. Think about how game-changing that is. Then also over here we have from Metaco, Disruptor enabled materializing the Internet of Value. This was in October of 2023. And you know what's funny about this? Look at the topics discussed. The paradigm shift towards the Internet of Value, Ripple's role in assisting both financial and non-financial firms in navigating this transition, strategic considerations underpinning Ripple's emphasis on institutional digital asset infrastructure, assessing the market potential and grasping the essential requirements for its complete realization, what lies ahead for Ripple and the collaboration between Ripple and Metaco. And you know what's funny within this? Check this out. This is from Adrian Trissani, who is the prior CEO at Metaco. He goes, I was curious about your response because Ripple has been very visible also on the CBDC space. It's clear that the technology of the XRP Ledger is something that can be used also in a more privatized, if I call it this way, version of the ledger. It can be turned into a private payment platform or private platform. XRP also, in general, is considered to be one of the best tokenization platforms. It's very clean, very hard. It's meant for tokenization. It's meant also for on-chain trading, actually with features which came way before some of the more generic platforms such as Ethereum. They're calling Ethereum generic in a sense, and they are addressing how XRP is purpose-built for tokenization endeavors, payments, DeFi initiatives, and we even see it brought this concept of AMM, automated market making, etc. And when we really look at AMM for the XRP Ledger, that's when everything changes. That's when everything's going to change around XRP. I'm very excited for that amendment to go live. But regardless, when we look at Metaco working with all of these big names and Ripple acquiring it, you can really see where we are headed in terms of tokenization, custody regarding tokenization. Guys, XRP is primed. It's in a prime position. I keep saying that. But a lot of people still think that I'm, just sitting here and trying to sell you guys a used car. Guys, the overall revolution is already upon us. A lot of those big players are already looking at tokenization. And XRP and the XRP Ledger, it's the best in class technology for tokenization. And last but not least, in terms of the Internet of Value, there was a document that is titled Transforming Global Payments Enabling the Internet of Value. And this is where I said the SEC is just noise. But if we look at this, right, we know that Ripple was chosen by large organizations globally. Do you really think that the SEC matters when you are being selected by the Federal Reserve, IMF, SAMA, which is the Saudi Arabian Monetary Authority, Bank of England, etc.? It's insane to me that people still question Ripple and XRP's connections within the revolution happening to our global financial system. I know the power behind XRP, and I embrace the opportunities we get when volatility gives us much lower prices to accumulate. And that's why when I look at XRP, I'm like, I don't really care about the price. Am I able to get 2 for $1? Am I able to get 3 for $1? That's what I mainly look at, because that is where major discounts are, and that's where I accumulate for the long term path ahead. But look at these names that, Ripple is already engaged with. The Federal Reserve, Faster Payments. They were selected to serve on the steering committee of this industry strategic initiative. Bank of England Accelerator Program. Ripple selected to inform the next generation of RTGS payment infrastructure. Saudi Arabian Monetary Authority Infrastructure Innovation Partnership for financial institutions to leverage Ripple for cross-border payments. And then the IMF. They were selected to serve on the IMF's high-level advisory group on fintech. Like, this is no joke. And when we look at the infrastructure for the Internet of Value, I do think that Ripple and XRP and the XRP Ledger all have a crucial role to fill. I could not be any more excited for where we are headed in terms of finance, because these technologies are crucial. And that's why we start to see a lot of these big players, coming over to the Ripple team and joining. I mean, a lot of the big leaders regarding Ripple, right? Like, if you go over to the leadership tab on Ripple's website, and you come down here to the board of directors, guys, a lot of these people are substantial names. I don't even need to mention some of them, like Rosie Rios, for an example. But they come from substantial backgrounds. And I ask everyone, like, do you honestly think that these people are just leaving their prior jobs and coming over to Ripple because they think that the company might be a success? They know Ripple's connections. They know what Ripple has been doing. Ripple has been making a ton of noise in the traditional financial world. Most of the people in crypto that, paint a bad name for Ripple or even talk down on XRP because, oh, XRP is this, XRP is that. Or when, Bitcoin maxis were calling XRP a banker's coin. Guys, guess what? When we really look at where we are headed technologically around crypto DLT blockchain, everyone in the future will know Ripple's name and XRP's name, because these are going to be two crucial pieces of the puzzle around our global financial system, in my opinion. So with that being said, I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys did, definitely leave a like, subscribe, turn notifications on if you guys want more free content. You guys are more than welcome to follow me on Twitter and join the free Discord in the description below. And with that being said, guys, this has been Nick. Thanks for watching. Peace out.